So I've been through a lot of bullshit. But one of the things that I can't get away with is getting pulled over by the cops. Alright, so welcome to the Underestimated Podcast, okay? And today we're gonna talk about what to do when you get pulled over by you know who. Alright, now if you haven't gotten pulled over before, that just means that you don't drive enough. Doesn't mean that you're a bad driver. It just means that you don't drive enough. Alright? Especially if you got a good looking car. There's certain things that cops look out for when it's usually their targets when you get pulled over. Alright, if you're driving like a nice decent car, sports car, something that's fast, it has a big engine in there. I can guarantee you if you're driving at the right time of the night, you're gonna get pulled over. Okay? And it also is contrary to where you live. If you're living in a small town or something like that, maybe. But, being from New York where I'm from and now living in Texas, there is a difference with, how I've been getting pulled over. In New York City, I used to get pulled over a lot more than I used to get pulled over than where I'm at now in Texas. But it's also because of the fact of the car that I'm driving right now. The car that I used to drive in New York City was a Mitsubishi Eclipse, being that it's a sports car, it got a loud engine, had a little intake in there, blah blah blah, rims and stuff like that. Those are attractive to the cops, okay? Because when they run their numbers, usually when they pull over cars like that, they usually find something or they get something to try to get them to get a ticket. So on and so forth. But now that I live in Texas, I don't really drive a Mitsubishi like that. Even though I have been driving my Mitsubishi quite often. 3 years that I've been here driving my Mitsubishi, I've gotten pulled over once. And it was by a constable. Right? A constable, not even a traffic cop. So, it all depends on the vehicle that you got, but it also depends on the city that you're in. So on and so forth. Look, there are hundreds of traffic regulations, traffic rules that they can use against you to get you pulled over. All right. So when you're looking at, why you got pulled over, start thinking to yourself, I got 300 reasons as to why I got pulled over. Now are the cops supposed to explain to you why you got pulled over? Yeah, I believe so. But at that point in time, at that point in time, it's only going to get bad or worse. It all depends on how you control the narrative when they pull you over. All right? So, worst case scenario, as you want it to be, is worst case scenario, just get the ticket, yo. Just get the ticket, man. You know what I'm saying? Worst case scenario. That's going to be your worst case scenario in your subconscious when they pulling you over. Because at the end of the day, you ain't going to win that battle with them when you go mouth to mouth with them, and then they're going to be like, all right, man, you know what? I'm wrong, man. You know what? You right. You know what? Why don't you just go have a nice day? Yeah, I'm so sorry, man. Go on right ahead. Go on and have a nice day, sir. Oh, man, go ahead. I'm sorry. You're absolutely right. Nah, it's not going to happen like that. All right? First of all, you're going to try to piss them off because the nature of most cops, especially traffic cops. If they're pulling you over and you automatically going against, like you're trying to challenge them in a way, you already know it's going to go south for you because they're going to find something. They're going to find one out of those 300 reasons to give your ass a ticket. But if you just play smooth, you see what I'm saying? You just got to play smooth with them. At the end of the day, you walk off with no ticket. Me, I like to save my money. There ain't no goddamn way I'm spending my hard-earned money and paying, the stupid-ass justice system or whatever. I'm not doing that. All right? So I don't know about you, but I'm not doing that. Okay? I don't work 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, and then have business on the side to be throwing that money, not to the cop, but to the system. They're not even getting that money, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not for them. So why waste your money? You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is just play slick. Play your game, play the game. All right, play the game, and then you straight. So I was thinking, look, man, I I got a lot of people who, I talk to who are teenagers who just started driving, and even young adults, even young adults and adults, all at the same time. Are we pissed off when the cop pull us off? Hell fucking yeah, we are. You know what I'm saying? Because you have that aura like, oh, here we go. I'm about to come over here and ask me stupid fucking questions. Do I know why I was speeding? Like, if I knew, I got 300 reasons as to why I was speeding. I don't know. Why don't you tell me? You see, you already think you're already pissed off, so you're already about to go in that cycle. You're about to start off bad right away. So you know what? Just drop it, man. Just drop it. In my lifetime, I've gotten pulled over probably about over 10 times. Never got a ticket. So, so I feel like I have like a say, on what you should do. Just to lead the way. Because most thing that I hate is when people are wasting their money. I do not want my people out there to be wasting no money, especially if you're young, and you working at these restaurants, or you work, you got a little gig, and that hard-earned money you could get the tickets of sometimes worth a week of pay, 2 weeks of pay sometimes, just because you went 10 miles an hour over the speed limit. You see what I'm saying? So, you know what? At the end of the day, that's what you gotta be thinking about. You gotta be thinking about your money. Like my money's way more important than this dude who, he's just trying to meet his quota or something like that, or he's just trying to, he's probably bored, so he just wanted something to do at that specific time of the night. All right. So anyway, I'm gonna jump straight to it. These are just some things that I would recommend you do. Especially if you feel like you've been getting pulled over a lot. All right. So you just, you either take it or you don't. But if you don't, that's cool. But I know what I've been doing, what's been working for me, and for others as well. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start with get yourself a dash cam. All right, you get yourself a dash cam. Not only are you able to see, able to, monitor and document everything that's going on in case things go left, but it's protecting yourself as well. So I think you should just get a dash cam, just hang it up in your in the interior of your car, your rear view mirror or something like that, and get it going. It's a small investment. You see what I'm saying? It's about $100 or $200 or something like that. Way more expensive than your ticket. I tell you that. Get yourself something like that off Amazon or something like that. You're good to go straight right there. Protect yourself. All right. Now, also, when they pull you over, they're going to flash the lights first. So when they flash the lights, now you got to start thinking, where should I pull over? All right? Don't make it suspicious. Don't go faster. Just go slower. Slow down. Maybe put a signal on, showing them that you're going to pull over to somewhere where it's a lit area. You want to pull over somewhere where it's lit. All right? Because the whole point of you doing this whole interaction right now with them is you want to be a step ahead of them. And also, you want to also create a comfort level for them because they got a gun on them. And then if you make them nervous on top of that, you know what I'm saying? It could go left real quick. And that's what you don't want. You don't want them to become nervous. Or if they have a partner coming or they have somebody on their way, you don't want the partner to be nervous because then that could cause you a whole big problem that you didn't want to cause yourself in the first place. So just pull over to a lit area. If it's like a parking lot, if you get a chance, pull over to a parking lot. That's one of the most best places that I think is to pull over somewhere in a parking lot where it's well lit. And if you don't see a parking lot anywhere, just pull over to a street where they have a good street light. All right. So why don't you do that? I think that's a good way to start off right there. Like I said before, also turn on your hazard lights. If you want to signal that you're going left or right because you're going to pull in somewhere, do so. But when you pull over, turn on your hazard lights. That also keeps it also keeps them at a comfort level of, all right, this guy is complying. So it's already setting up their mentality like, all right, so this guy seems like he's a abiding citizen. So I'm already at the point where it looks like this might just be a smooth interaction with this dude. So, all right, cool. I'm going to be able to handle this interaction pretty smoothly without me having to tense up on this person, and have to go the next route, which is most of the time a ticket or getting arrested, going to jail. You feel me? Then when you get pulled over, when you pull up in the parking lot, also what is good to do is roll down. This is old school. Go put down all your windows, okay? Put down all your windows. Good thing it ain't roll down because you ain't got to be reaching back. Now you look real suspicious if you over here reaching back like that. You don't want to do that if you got them roll windows still, all right? You don't do that. Just roll down. If you still got the roll down windows, just roll down your front, and you good. Don't be reaching nowhere. Basically, you don't want to be reaching nowhere, all right? But most of us nowadays, we got the button. You roll down all your windows, put those down, squared away. You still setting up the tone there. You still setting up the tone. When the cop is stopped over, when he's pulled over and he's walking to the vehicle, he sees that all the windows are pulled down. Especially if you got tinted windows. You see what I'm saying? Especially if you got tinted windows. Because now you're saying, look, yo, what's up? You can look at my car all you want. I ain't got nothing. What's up, man? Now you bringing down that trust. You bringing up that trust level. You still building up that trust level, bringing up that good interaction with the cop. That way it don't lead to nothing left. All right. Then after that, when you pull down your windows, right? Make sure you turn on the interior light. You turn that on. Especially somebody like dark as me, they don't know what my hands is doing in the dark. You know what I'm saying? So you turn on the interior lights, you put your hands on the steering wheel. All right, what's up? Like, they like, oh, all right, the lights is on. They see that this dude over here is complying. I can see everything that's in the vehicle. I can see what's going on. There ain't nothing I got to be worried about. Raising their interest level. Oh, man, I wonder what's going on in the back seat. Nah, I wonder what's going on in the passenger seat over there. Lights is on, bringing up that trust level. You see what I'm saying? At that point, they got to be a real asshole to give you a ticket at that point. Especially if you was just probably going like, 10 miles an hour over the speed limit. But if you're going like 15 over the speed limit, it's still of a gray area. When you fucked up. That's when you gotta start really complying. Like you gotta be like, all right, man, I gotta be on my best behavior. I gotta do everything right because I know that he gonna try to catch me with that. Oh, I went over the 15 limit. I was going 20 miles an hour over the speed limit. You know what I'm saying? Now it all depends though. Also, if you're getting pulled over by like a constable, like what I got pulled over by, or like a regular patrol cop or something like that, they might cut you a warning and just you might be on your way. But I don't know. But if you get pulled over by like one of those traffic police, or the state troopers, man, I don't know. You just gotta pray. All right. But worst, like I said, your worst case scenario is just take the ticket, yo. Just take the ticket. Just eat the ticket. All right. Just eat the ticket. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to go that far. Because at the end of the day, it's really not going to benefit you, man. It's not. If they're going to tow your car, you're going to have to pay more. Probably going to have bumps and bruises by trying to resist. It's just going to be hell. You got to call somebody to come pick up your car. You got to call somebody to pick you up. You got to pay bail. You got to judge, a lawyer. Come on, man. That's just too much work. I'm trying to get home so I can do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Then when you get pulled over, they're going to come up, to your window or whatever, and they're going to be like, whatever. Basically going to tell you what it is. Either they are or they don't. Who gives a damn? At the end of the day, but what they always going to want from you is your documents. Always. Always. So that's coming next. Your documents is next. You know what I'm saying? So you got to ask them, hey, I got my documents. I got my license, and my registration in my wallet. I got my registration in the glove compartment. You want your partner, or you want to go take it you want to go grab that for me? If you want, I have my my license right here in my rear view pocket. I'm in my rear pocket right here. You want to take it? Go ahead and grab it. You can take it. Most of the time they might just say, go ahead and just go take it. Because at that point also you're giving them more, you're building more of a rapport to build that trust level. You see what I'm saying? Like the other day, I sold something on, Facebook Marketplace, and when I met up with the lady, I said, "Hey, man, you want me to pull it out the box so I could test it out for you, whatever?" She was like, "Nah, man, just go ahead, you good, man." Because of the fact that you told me that you wanted to pull out the product and test it for me, I already trust you at that point that it's good. See, so I'm saying you always want to give them the initiative to go ahead because you ain't got nothing to hide. You see what I'm saying? So then when they pull out your documents and they see that everything is good, even when maybe it's not good, maybe you got a late registration or something like that, delayed registration, because you built that rapport with the with the officer, you know what I'm saying? Usually that'll lead to like, all right, you know what, he was good, maybe, and then you just be like, hey man, I just had some issues, whatever, whatever excuse you want to make is cool. But see, now your excuse is more valid because of the fact that you built a good rapport with the officer. Hey man, times was rough. I had to move out last week. So my mind was on a lot of other things. I didn't get a chance to really, get that done. But I just got the alert online, a couple of days ago about my registration being overdue. So I knew that once I get paid tomorrow, I was going to be able to take care of that. All right, cool. I'll be right back. So what they do, they usually go to the back. They usually take your documents, go to the back of the car, and those are the longest 5 minutes you ever seen in your life. So till then, you just sit back, kick back, whatever. Grab your phone, whatever. Tell your friend or your girl or your man, like, yo, man, I just got pulled over, man. Whatever, man. Or whatever. Just distract yourself, whatever. Go on social media, scroll through, whatever. You straight. You straight at that point. All right? Because you covered. You got everything straightened out. You always want to be legit when you got, when you're driving around town. All right? So most of the time when they come back, boom, they're going to cut you a warning. Like I said, if they're them other guys that be on the road all day, then they might cut you a ticket. But me personally, knock on wood, never been encountered with that kind of issue before. So, I could speak, and lead by example. I got a lot of experience in that. You see what I'm saying? So I could definitely talk about that. So like I said, they'll cut you off with a warning, and then you about your way. You just say, hey man, thank you, man. You could maybe be a little humorous or something. Hey man, I know I ain't never gonna do that again. I actually saw you, and I just thought that, I was like, man, what did I do wrong? And laugh about it or something. And they'll be like, they'll probably laugh about it too. Hey man, you just going a little over, but hey, next time be careful on the road. Just be, blah 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 blah. Just be careful next time, All right, man, no problem, officer. Hey, man, well, be safe out there, all right? Shit, you on your way. See what I'm saying? You do that, you follow that, I guarantee you, majority of the time, I don't like to make no guarantee, but majority of the time, you will be straight. All that other jazz, that I be seeing on TV and, it's crazy, man. There's no need for that, Are we mad? Yeah, we mad. Like, they wasting our time. Because you know by experience, or you've seen on the social media how they come out there, already all buff, whatever. But at the end of the day, that ain't your business. You got your own business to handle. You know what I'm saying? You're bigger than that. All right? So I just wanted to bring that across real quick. If you have any experiences you wanted to, add on, or, if there's any questions like that, I'm that guy. Let me know. All right? Once again, it's the Underestimated Podcast. Like if you like, share if you care, subscribe to the tribe. Peace.